Good evening and welcome to the channel's studios here in London with your international news around the world in 5. Activists who are planning to sail a ship to Gaza say it was struck by drones in international waters off the coast of Malta, appearing to accuse Israel of being behind the attack. A recording of the distress call from the flotilla ship was recorded by a crew member on a nearby oil tanker. The captain of the flotilla ship can be heard reporting drone strikes and a fire on board. The Maltese government said everyone aboard the ship was confirmed safe and that a fire on board was brought under control overnight. The Israeli military said it was looking into reports of the attack.
I was part of a group who was supposed to board that boat today to continue the voyage towards Gaza, which is one of many attempts to open up a humanitarian corridor.
Police in Hong Kong have arrested the father and brother of a US-based pro-democracy activist, Anna Kwok, for allegedly helping her with finances. It is the first time the relatives of an absconder have been charged under the territory's security law. The authorities accused Ms. Kwok of Hong Kong's national security laws after participating in pro-democracy protests in 2019. Police launched an investigation into the pair after observing they had met Ms. Kwok overseas. Germany's Alternative for Deutschland party has been designated as right-wing extremist by the country's Federal Office for the Protection of the Constitution. The AfD came second in federal elections in February, winning a record 152 seats in the 630-seat parliament with a 20.8% share of the vote. The parliament, or Bundestag, will hold a vote next week to confirm Conservative leader Friedrich Merz as Chancellor, heading a coalition with the centre-left Social Democrats. AfD's joint leaders said the decision was clearly politically motivated and a severe blow to German democracy. 10 people have been killed and more than 30 injured after a bus hit several vehicles at a toll gate on one of the busiest highways in northern Philippines, according to authorities. The bus driver, who has been detained, said he fell asleep at the wheel. Police said 4 children were among the dead. The accident on Thursday happened when families were travelling for Labour Day. The Department of Transportation ordered the suspension of Solid North Bus, a major bus operator in the region and the company that owned the vehicle involved in the crash. The US Vice President J.D. Vance has said the war in Ukraine is not going to end anytime soon in an interview with Fox News. Mr. Vance said the question facing the US administration now was how it could help Russia and Ukraine find middle ground to end the conflict that has been raging for more than 3 years.
It's going to be up to them to come to an agreement and stop this brutal conflict. It's not going anywhere, Brett. It's not going to end anytime soon. And I think for the Ukrainians, yes, of course, they're angry that they were invaded, but are we going to continue to lose thousands and thousands of soldiers over a few miles of territory this or that way? I hope both of them come to their senses.
It's an honor to serve you in this administration.
Meanwhile, the US President Donald Trump has removed Mike Waltz from his post as National Security Advisor and will nominate him as ambassador to the United States. In a post on social media, Trump thanked Waltz for his work and said he would temporarily be replaced by the Secretary of State Marco Rubio, who will continue as America's top diplomat. Waltz had faced criticism for mistakenly adding a journalist to a chat group where sensitive military plans were discussed. The former Florida congressman is the first senior member of the administration to leave the White House in Trump's second term. And Russell Brand has been granted bail and left Westminster Magistrates Court in London after facing charges of rape, sexual assault and indecent assault. The broadcaster, comedian and actor faces 1 allegation of rape, 1 allegation of indecent assault. Photos surrounded the broadcaster, comedian and actor as his car arrived, and he did not speak to the reporters gathered outside the court building. Mr. Brand did not enter a plea during the 12-minute hearing. And that's your international news around the world in 5. Now back to the channel's studios in Lagos.